sun shines on those who mind their own, they say. Sorry, I have no news that would interest you.
So many come to the Sundom and can't be bothered to work, but you don't seem like the rest. Machines are built. Fine. Mark my words.
You there! Can you help me? Just a moment of your time, please! Just a moment of your time. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary. Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about the robbery. You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood leading away. More blood. I'm still on the trail. This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice? Still more
Fear
blood.
in the city is gone.
The thief got cut pretty bad.
That's something of odds doing, making up for his pile of fault.
Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
My boss said he lost another caravan on the machines last week. Docked my wages again.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Long night last night.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Stay busy, friend.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
About going to the lake next week, if they'll let me.
The thief ran down the stairs behind you. What more do you need to know?
Who's going to lead the vanguard now? Erend? The boy's a drunken wreck since the bastard's got his sister.
One of these days, I'm gonna look him in the face and tell him I quit. Safe to sit here, but head into the Outlands and a machine will get you.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
But I'm all thumbs.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any. You ready? Let's trade then.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnak. He left the figures near painted stones in place. Now they see him as a kind of one, including trade for them. The Banuk will be...
You said the king named...
Yes, some say it doesn't matter.
I see the appeal.
I wish more cards. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade? I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
It's safe to sit here, but get into the outlands and the machine will get you.
I have nothing to trade.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
A quiet moment.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone.
That's never
Forward.
I'm sure you can find it.
No sign of the thief.
You wouldn't be so...
Someone must have seen him go. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
We hold this out. When will it end?
Went to the market, slipped on some fruit, and children laughed.
Hey.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Go to the watermill. My friend...
Quiet moment brings sun to darkness.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
I bet cards are just like them. Got a pair of sturdy...
right. Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Yes, yes, you're very friendly.
Metal bot here. Good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for Sssmalll lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind Sssmalll lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a Sssmalll lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A Sssmalll lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Sssmalll lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
I have a long leg lens to sell.
Huntress, you haven't just brought me metal. You've brought me joy. If I could pay you twice over.
Start buying solid parts instead of baubles and you could afford to.
Oh, think beyond your purse, man. There's use in these if you've eyes to see and a heart to feel.
What about a belly to feed, huh?
You've got a surplus you can dig into. Were you chased by a long leg as a child?
What?
Barbarian
No.
dudes.
Some sad episode
Tell
would
you what I
explain
like.
why you
The sound of a
recoil
hammer
from
on
perfectly
steel.
good machine parts.
The only one recoiling is you, from common sense.
I was born of a noble line. If it's common, I don't want.
They just keep going.
Were you chased by a long leg as a child?
They just keep going.
Were you chased by a long leg as a child?
What? No.
Some sad...
Always stay bright. I've never broken bread with an outlander.
Would you like to buy something today?
Women rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge? A real lady would never be a